Morning, it's Patsy. So I went to the hairdresser's yesterday for a trim up and she ended up scalping my fringe. Look at this. It's a good job my hair grows fast, isn't it? But not to worry, it is what it is. But my hair grows quite fast, so I'm not too concerned. It's tidier, it's not got in my eyes. But yeah, it's a wee bit too short. Right, I've come on to do the next spread. And I know these aren't proving particularly popular. God, I look, skin looks really oily. I know they don't prove to be very popular, but I'm going to carry on with them because even if it's just a spread for one person to do, then one person gets something from it. So I shall carry on with it. They're all spreads that I'm choosing. They're all like for self-development and sort of going in, that kind of thing for you to journal on and all stuff like that. But I know spreads are not everybody's cup of tea, but they might help some people. So I shall carry on with them. I'm using the book again, this one, and today's spread is Secrets of the Moon spread, and there's 8 cards. I have put the link, the images up of the page to be able to get the placements and what have you. So the first card is New Moon. What is possible? What is possible with the new moon? What is, what could possibly come in? I'm using the Pro Tarot today. So we've got the King of Swords. So what is possible? The King of Swords brings in the King brings, like all swords, it can bring in a form of communication, but to me the King of Swords is somebody who's very focused, but he gets the answers. Do you know what I mean? He's very he brings this light to a situation that brings the answers that you're looking for. So what is new for me and what is possible is answers that I've been looking for in a situation could come to light. They could come to it could show me what's been going on. So then we got waxing. What am I drawing to me? Oh, that's the wrong one. That's card 2. So it's the 5 of Swords. What am I drawing to me? Well, the 5 of Swords to me is always that inner conflict, that going in and arguing with yourself, basically, the thoughts. Do you know what I mean? That I mean, it can sometimes indicate, it depends what it's with, but I mean, it can indicate quarrels and that with other people and miscommunication and all this. So, I probably could be drawing that in, but to me, usually when I get this in, it's usually my inner conflict that I'm fighting with. And it's really strange because this card is in the waxing moon phase, and I have been keeping a daily diary with the moon diary, and I do find my mood is affected by the moon cycle, and the waxing moon is a time that I usually struggle. I usually have a few days where I struggle with it. I've noticed that, which is quite strange when this comes up. So to me, I am drawing near a time with the waxing moon of probably some inner conflict, some inner work going on. So that was quite interesting in the placement where it fell. So number 3 is full moon. Where does my power lie? And I got the Hanged Man. I get in the Hanged Man quite a lot lately. It's all about looking at things from a different perspective and letting things go that I don't need to be able to move on, to remove this stagnant energy. So the full, where does my power lie? My power lies in releasing this stagnant energy by doing what I need to move it on, to let go what I need to let go of, to look at things from a different perspective. So yeah, so that was position 3. So position 4, waning moon. What do I need to shed? So this one tells me I need to shed, and the next one is what do I need to shed? And it's the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles to me is, these have got everything, these have feel that they've got nothing, but they're, so to me this is like, what do I need to shed? I need to shed this feeling that just because I can't do everything and have everything I want at the minute doesn't mean that I don't have other things in my life that are of a blessing and worthy and happy with. Do you know what I mean? So even though I can't do some things because of the situation with my eyes and whatever, there is other things I can do, and I should focus on that, on the positives rather than on the negatives of what I can't do. So this is like, what do I need to shed? I need to shed that belief that I can't do nothing because I'm limited to what I can do. I've got to forge ahead and do what I can with the positives that I've got, rather than sitting about worrying about the negatives that I can't do, if that makes sense. So that is in position for, what do I need to shed? So I need to shed that belief that I have to be able to do everything to do anything, that kind of feeling. So card 5 is, what darkens my mood? And we've got the Ace of Wands, which is, you know, Ace of Wands is all about getting that fire fired up and starting off on new creative things, do you know what I mean? And yes, I suppose that does darken my mood at the minute, because there is so much that I'm, you know, got in here that I want to do, so much that I can't wait to get my teeth stuck into and get going on, and I can't. So as it is something what does darken my mood, because I can't, you know, and this is where this comes in, you know, I need to let this feeling go and just concentrate on what I can do. So number 6 is lunar eclipse. Oh no, that's one I've just done. Number 6 is dark side of the moon. What lurks within your hidden side? Now I got the Emperor. Now to me the Emperor is, or he can be, quite controlling, wants things, you know, his way sort of thing. He expects people to listen to him, etc. And that's my darker side, and I do tend to want to control everything and get things my own way. But we can't always control everything, and we can't always get our own way. So that's the darker side of me, the Emperor. Tidal pull. In what area of life do I have the greatest effect? And I got the Two of Cups. So relationships. I have the greatest effects in my relationships. Or you know, relationships to do with the heart and emotions and that kind of thing. That's where I have the biggest effect. And I guess that's kind of true, without going into too much detail, personal stuff. But yeah. And then the last card, what is now possible? What is now possible? And I got the Nine of Wands. So it's, you know, what is now possible? It's quite possible that even, you know, now that I can forge ahead and bring this all to a conclusion, just like the start of it said with the new moon, you know, there's a chance now that this energy could come in where it will bring things to light. It, you know, answers will come, you know. So this card at the end tells me that, you know, to keep going on, to keep pushing forward, because the end is in sight. Don't give up and get lost in this, you know, feeling that it's never going to end. It is going to end. It just needs that final shove, that final push to get me to the end. And to think more positively, you know, don't allow the negative feelings to bring me down. Just keep thinking positive and keep forging ahead, because I will get there in the end. So there we go. So that is that spread. And like I said, using the Crow Tarot, I do love this tarot. If you do it, or you like the look of it, you'll have to let me know. And like I said, oh, my hair, look, you have to go like that, I'll have to pull it down. You'll have to let me know in comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.